Hello. It's Lara Joe. If you're coming in, let me know how you're doing. Apparently my radio doesn't like it. So. Alright. Ace of Swords. It's coming out sideways though. Ace of Swords is saying it's time to cut through the bullshit. You've been lying to yourself about something. Let's see. Okay. And Ten of Wands was coming out. It was trying to come out. So it's like you've been carrying too many burdens and it's time to let them go. Four of Pentacles in the reverse and Justice in the reverse. So your money is tied to a situation that has been imbalanced and unfair. We do see here as well with Page of Wands. So apparently I can't talk. Knight of Wands. All right. So with Knight of Wands, it's like we've been dealing with someone who's fiery. They're passionate. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's someone who has been keeping us going around in circles. And you finally have to admit the truth of what is going on. All right. The World, closing out the chapters that are no longer for you. And King of Cups saying, okay, we need to move into an environment where we are dealing with people that are not fiery, tempestuous, just flying off the handle. We need to deal with someone who is embodying their emotions, right? They're sitting in it. They're stable. They're grounded. So the World is closing out the chapters, but you have to become very honest with yourself. With Ace of Swords, you have to recognize what is it that is holding you back and be willing to let that go so you can move forward. And sometimes we are held back so that we can be propelled forward. So that's always going on there too. A Nine of Swords, reaching enlightenment, finally saying, okay, there's nothing here more that I can do. It's being in your head and finally saying, okay, enough is enough. All right, let's see what else. All right. Three of Cups. So, you had people that were playing in your energy, right? They didn't know what they want, who they wanted, any of that, all right? And we have Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So when you were dealing with people who were dealing with others, right? Three of Cups is that triangulation, right? People playing too much in your emotions. It's like it put you in this space of being imbalanced. You aren't in that nurturing energy, right? You're feeling like you don't have the resources to push forward. Hello, how are you? Hey Larry, how are you, baby? How's it going? Let me do a little stretch because my back is doing what my back is doing. So, hello. Larry, have I seen you since I moved? I don't know if I have or not. Maybe not. All right. If you are coming in, I'm Lara Joe, Siren Song Lover. We're going to be doing some collective tarot. Let me know how it goes. We have the Hanged Man in here. So changing your perspective on things and being able to see a different view, like a different angle of what is going on. I am here. I'm here. I'm trying to find a date, man. I was telling my roommate, I was like, I need a man to take me out, either on a date or, just permanently, I guess. Okay, so Futi, as far as buying a car, I can't tell you how long it's going to take you to buy a car. It's also, though, recognizing, putting the intentions out there and then not trying to control every little factor about it, right? Like, if you're like, I desire a vehicle, okay. And then what, I'm trying to think of how, putting it out there and, like I say, just saying, okay, this is what I need. And then letting it come into you. And the more you worry about getting the car, the longer it's going to take you to get it, right? It's actually letting it work out, right? Maybe that's not the advice you want or need. Hello. All right. So we have Hermit. Right now, the energy is to go within versus going and seeking outside of you. So Hermit is saying, all right, seek the answers from within you before you try to run and see what else is going on, right? So Hermit energy, sit down for a minute. Yes, Four of Swords and strength. So you've been fighting battles, and Four of Wands speaks to needing to rest, right? It also speaks of betrayals, feeling like you need to rest. So feeling like you need to guard yourself from whatever's been coming. And strength is that Leo energy. It's saying, okay, it took you great power to be able to tame these things, right? So Victoria, I'm not answering personal questions today, right? We're doing collective energetic reads unless I feel called to specifically. But what I will always tell you, I always give advice on it. If you're waiting for someone to come back, you need to stop waiting. You need to go out and live your best life, right? Because time waits for no man, and neither do you, bibs. All right, go figure out your most beautiful life. And then David's going to look back and be like, oh, man, I should have actually done that. So, hello. I'm Lara Jo, SirenLara. If you're coming in, we're doing Collective Tarot. Hello, Sassy Mama 5. How's it going? All right, guys, we are doing Collective Tarot. So, just sit down, hang out, listen. If you want to book a personal with me, right, message me. That's how you get your personal messages. You message me. We sit down. We do a reading, right? This is how we get that going. So, judgment. You have to call judgment on things, right? And calling judgment mentally before you can actually call judgment physically. You have to decide what is for you and what is not. With Knight of Cups, you've been dealing with someone who, yeah, they have emotions, but are they willing to go with you? And if they've been holding you back, then you have to recognize that too. You have to be very honest with yourself. The read started out today with Ace of Swords. So it's recognizing, okay, if this actually isn't helping me progress and grow to where I need to be, then I need to let them go. So people can love you or they can feel emotions for you, but if they're not going to be willing to climb with you or be able to fulfill your cup, you have to let them go. With the Star and Chariot, this is so much arcana. I love it. So much major energy here because we have judgment, we have this immature energy with Knight of Cups, but recognizing, okay, Chariot energy, this is family. This is moving forward with home life and stability. So it's recognizing, okay, and what do we need and what do we want? Star energy is rising above. It's Aquarius energy, but it's saying, okay, we're going to do the thing for our family and keep going. Call judgment on anyone that is not able to fulfill like their end of the bargain and say, okay, man, like I love you, but you can't make the trek with me, so this is where we part ways. And don't make it personal, right? Just say, you know what, I got things to do and you can't do them with me. That is okay. Hello. Okay. All right. Alrighty. So the star is asking you to focus on you, right? What is it that you wish for? Wish upon a star. Anybody else wish upon a star when they were a child? So this is saying, what is it that you're truly wanting? Because it is coming into fruition. 10 of Wands, King of Cups. All right. So King of Cups is also saying what emotions you want in your cup. What do you want from a partner? If you're not getting it, right? Because we had the Knight of Cups earlier, but we need the King of Cups to be able to progress on the journey with us, right? We need the evolved. We want a king, not a knight per se. So it's recognizing them. And with Ace of Swords, utilizing the truth. Being like, okay, this person, and I know this is a repeating message, so I love it, right? That's how collective energy works. But the Ace of Swords is saying, utilize the truth to make the best decisions for you and what you're truly wanting. But you're needing to bring in a partner that is emotionally mature. And if that's not who you're with currently, then you need to use the truth on that. 10 of Wands is saying put down the burdens, right? We cannot keep, especially for grown-ass people, right? You cannot carry the burdens for your partner. You can't keep saying, oh, well, they had a bad childhood. Well, you probably had a bad childhood too. So you can't keep making excuses for others. So 10 of Wands is saying no more. Ace of Swords is being logical and decisive. And Ace of Pentacles, when you do all of that, right, when you bring in the partner that is going to fill your cup, and you use logic and discernment and cut out any of the burdens, you bring in that financial success. You get to have that partner, that love, that feeling of, okay, this is what we came for. This is what we worked so hard for, right? So, all right, let's see what else, if anything else. Hello, hello. If you guys are coming in, I'm Lara Joe. Say hi. Comment, like, share. If you're wanting information, energy, reciprocity exchange is always the best way to do it. Ask questions. If you want to know about the spiritual realm, ask questions about those too. We have a lot of things going. Okay, Knight of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and Justice. You have been wronged by someone who's being very fiery, passionate, playery, right? They weren't taking anything seriously, but it put you in a serious financial shortage and coin shortage, right? And recognizing, okay, we've got to balance these scales. So, letting go of anyone that is wasting your time. That's the biggest part. Let go of those that are wasting your time. Okay, so nowadays we're doing collective energy reads, so you have to pull out the information that's for you. So this is the logic that I always tell people in a collective read, right? Because we're not actually focused on just your energy. We're focused on more energy in the live, but we'll look at career for just a moment. If you want personalized answers, come book a read with me, okay? So personalized answers, that's sitting down one-on-one. That's an energy exchange. If you're wanting collective energy, which is what we'll do here, that's how you get messages. But what I always tell people with collective energy, cat logic. If it fits, it sits, right? If it's for you and it applies to your story, you take that, but it's also for others. And if it does not, I always say, if it does not apply, let it fly. So when you're in collective energy reads, right, you as the consumer of readings have to decide, is this for me? Okay? And if it's not, let that shit go, because your answers will come. And that's also, guys, when we hold on to things that are not for us, we delay what is for us. So if you think like every message is for you, but it's not, then you're delaying the ones that are actually for you. So recognizing, okay, if it's for you, cool. If it's not, don't. Nowadays, we're going to do collective energy reads. So I'm doing a general for work for everyone, but it's not specifically for you. We're just going to read into the money, into the work side of it. But you want personalized answers, come sit with me. Right. And I don't just do readings. I do Reiki, sound therapy, inner child healing, that deep trauma, right? We do that. Well, okay. And guys, please don't ask your readers to read for free, because you don't know the tolls that we had to pay to get here, right? We didn't come by this freely, and our tools aren't free. If you've ever priced a tarot deck, they're not inexpensive, all right? So what does our collective energetics need to know for career and work? All right, we'll pull out that. Okay, Three of Swords. So, and the Star. No. Nowadays, I'm not saying you're bothering me, but what I'm saying is if you're wanting, like if you're not actually like contributing financially, right? Like by doing reciprocity through reading, then you do like, comment, share, like actually, sow your energy in. But it really is, it's one of those that like, let's do this, okay? We're not answering if somebody lost interest in you right now, because that is wasting our time, right? Finances, yes. Has somebody lost interest? No, you sit down, you pay for that, or go find a reader that'll answer that. Okay, so Three of Swords in reverse and the Star. So what I do feel nowadays with Star and Three of Swords in reverse, so watching out for people that are trying to get you in an entrapment. And Star is asking you to rise above. So it's setting your goals. So what it feels like, and I've been in this trap, it's that feeling of being stuck in the mindset of I need something right now, or thinking too small. So nowadays in your career, recognize that there were people trying to get you caught up in mind games, but the Star is asking you, okay, stop fighting with people that are not on your level. Because it feels like what happens, it's like you're out there trying to get a job. It's like then you get into a disagreement with someone that you have no business getting into a disagreement with. Because it's like they're not even worth the time, the anger, or the anything. They're just being stupid. So stop letting people waste your time. Because it does feel like with this, it's like you're meant to go places, but you can't go places if you're fighting with the little people. Please let me know if that resonates. Okay? So career-wise, focus on what it is, like the big goal that you want, not like the little bite right here. So it feels like needing to cast a wider net. And I had to tell a client that, like, I had a client that he had told me, he's like, oh, I may not be qualified for that or XYZ. And I'm like, apply for every job, whether you feel like you're qualified or not, because you don't know, you may be the candidate that they are looking for. So apply anyway. Shoot for the stars. You'll land upon, you'll shoot for the moon, you'll land upon the stars. So keep going, guys. 8 of Swords, get out of your head. Stop listening to what other people told you could and could not do, because they don't have to live your life and they can't live their life for you, right? Okay. 3 of Pentacles in reverse and 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so you haven't been letting go of those burdens. And with 3 of Pentacles, it's like reverse your money. Well, in 3 of Pentacles in reverse, so it's saying like your money will come right, but you have to put down the burdens of others. You can't keep carrying what everybody else wants you to if you're wanting to get your money right. Right? Like, so this comes with telling people, I can't go out tonight. Right? Because I don't have the money, or I can't go do that thing because I don't have the finances. So recognizing other people's fun time means that it has put you in a financial burden, but you need to recognize, oh, no, I can't keep doing this if I want to go do that really cool thing. Like, you can't go on vacation, go to a foreign country and go on vacation. I'm just using it as an example. Like, say you want to go to Fiji. I don't know why I say it like that, but say you want to go to Fiji. You can't go to Fiji if you're spending every weekend or every night in the bar with other people. So using discipline and discernment and actually working for what it is that you truly want, but you're also going to have to become less fun to other people and, you know, say, no, I can't go out or I can't do this because it affects long-term what I want. We have 7 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and 8 of Pentacles. So it's recognizing you've been focusing on what you're working on, but you need to also recognize what emotions you're putting in your cups. Clearing up your circle, recognizing who is for you and who is not, who's showing up with love and to help, and who just wants to take everything that they can without actually contributing. All right? Let's see. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, using logic and discernment brings the financial abundance. We're going to switch decks because, okay. That is chilly. All right. Hello, hello. If you're coming in, I'm Lara Jo, Siren Song Lover. We're doing collective tarot. Let me know how it goes. If you want to chat, say hello. All right, Angel of Love. It's time to focus on the heart. The heart is the key, guys. To reach the higher dimensional realms, you have to learn how to open your heart. If you feel closed off, angry, frustrated, stuck, trapped, you need to actually tap into your heart and start listening to what it is that you're truly needing. So Angel of Love is coming to remind you it is time to open up to the things that scare the most. Hello, hello, Ricky the dog. I'm Lara Jo, Siren Song Lover. Let me know how it's going. Carrying connections. Leaning in, right? Leaning in. It's all about love right now. I love that. That's great. All right. So carrying connections. I don't even know what else to say about all that. Okay. Other than, okay, so here is a story from today. So today, my roommate and I went out shopping, and I was saying, talking to a lady in line, and she said something about me being a prayer warrior, and she was talking about her sciatica hurting, and I was like, I would love to help you with that. And she's like, oh, you seem like a prayer warrior. I'm like, I am. And I started to pray for healing for her hip and for guidance, and I just had to remind her, you are so loved by your spiritual team, right? And you are so loved by the people around you. So don't forget that. And people need you to show up, right? So keep showing up. All right. Hello. I'm Lara Jo, Siren Song Lover. Let's see what else you need to know. Yin Yang. This is the balance. I love to talk about the balance between the masculine and feminine within yourself, because if you want to bring in a successful partnership, you have to find the balance of yin and yang, or masculine and feminine within you, before you bring in that partnership. So balancing both sides of you. You are two halves and equaling one whole within you. Make both sides happy. It's being the protector, provider, leader of yourself and the nurturer of yourself, right? Okay, so indecision and happy family. What is it that fills your cup? So you need to be very decisive and clear about what happiness and love and family looks like for you. Hello, King of Kings. How are you? What is it that you are putting in your cup today? Are you having a hard time deciding what happiness looks like for you? So hello. I'm Lara Jo. Come on in. Let me know how it goes. Oop. Alrighty. We got a few cards there. Ricky, what are you doing? Ricky, when I catch you. I was saying that the other day. Hi guys, how are you? I'm Lara Jo, Siren Song Lover. Let me know how it's going. Alright, we have blossoming abundance, door to healing and happiness, rest and rejuvenation, all tied up in the sun. All right, there's a lot of stuff going on there. So when you find the inner balance between masculine and feminine, and if you need help with that, guys, come talk to me, right? Come check me out. Blossoming abundance, endure to healing, rest, and rejuvenation. So it's recognizing, okay, what do we need to release ourselves from to find our own inner personal happiness? Because that's what unlocks your door to healing, to your abundance, to finding harmony within you. So tap in. Hello. I'm Lara Jo. Let's see what we need to know. Okay. So third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Paying attention to your solar chakra. That's your third chakra. That, I'm saying it weird. Your internal sunshine, your personal identity. So recognizing, all right, how can we ask for help from our guides, from the guardians? So asking Archangel Chamuel to assist in healing your solar chakra. And this is doing things that make you happy, things that light you up, that make you feel joy, laughter, sunshine, and go out, put your sun up to the face, put your bare feet on the ground, right? Laugh, play, be silly. We had a beautiful weekend experience where I haven't laughed in so long. I don't think my roommate had either, and we're new to each other, but we had an experience where it was just joyful belly laughing. And I looked at that girl and I was like, how long has it been since you've laughed like that? And they're like, I don't know if I ever have. And I'm like, same. Or at least it's been a very long time, because life has been lifing. So remember, life is too short. Have fun while you're here. You don't know how long it's going to last, so enjoy it. And then door to personal healing and happiness. Recognizing what it is that you truly want, not what everybody else wants for you. Hello. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, I'm Lara Jo, Siren Song Lover. We're doing collective tarot. Let's see what we need to know. Just trying to chill out. It's been a very stressful life. It's a very stressful last few days. So we're just chilling. Big chilling. Thank you for the love. I'm Lara Jo, Siren Song Lover. Let's see. All right, guys. Can I show you? Well, no. I was going to show you, but we'll keep that for later. I may have to do arts and crafts projects later. We went to the dollar store and I found some cool things today. So, indecision, deciding what is it that we truly want. You have to decide what makes you happy. And you can't keep putting off that decision. So, and sometimes not making the decision is the decision. So, just make sure that whatever you are bringing in, that it is what you truly want. Because if you are uncertain, then you are going to get uncertain results. So speak what you want with conviction. Journey, this is all a journey. And we always want to know, we see what the end goal is, yet we forget how we're going to get from point A to point B. And it's enjoying the ride. Listening to the music. Watching the scenery, looking at the birds. So the journey is the beauty of it all. So lean back, have fun, laugh. I don't know why play is coming out so hard, right? It's like, you've been too serious. I've been too serious. It's time to get out there and enjoy. Because if you forget to have fun, if you forget to laugh or have joy, then you forget why you came here and why you're doing what you're doing. All right, so this does keep going back to Archangel Shamael and tapping in, asking for assistance with healing your solar chakra and personal identity. And a lot of, okay, so if you want little tips with healing the solar chakra, go stand out in the sun. Truly get your feet on the bare earth, get your face up towards the sun, enjoy that. Wearing yellow helps, doing things that make you happy, eating yellow food. These are all ways to assist in like helping to heal your solar chakra. All right. And wearing yellow, I don't even love yellow. I don't, except for it makes you feel good, right? I don't even love yellow, but it makes you feel good. Hello, hello. All right. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And rose, romance is in the air. God, okay, this is awkward. All right. Are you developing your love muscle? It feels as though you're going through some things, but there are people around you that are wanting to help guide you through this. Ricky, hello, say, how are you? I miss you, baby boo. Claw, be careful. Do not take risks. So, this is the time to be very cautious with what you're doing because you may not know exactly what the path is holding. So, if you are finding that your spiritual gifts are enlightening, especially around love, romance, and moving through the world, please be very careful. Do not